was really passionate and I wanted to write a lot of content on Medium. But the downfall was at that time, Medium wasn't paying Indian writers. It was paying specifically for creators like US, UK, European countries, and Canada. And as an Indian, it actually sort of demotivated me that hey, creators of these particular countries are getting paid and not me. And hence, I didn't take to Medium seriously at that time. But I was still posting some content because a creator, which is Indian by the way, and she was getting paid by Medium as well. Her name is Anansha Alamian, and she was kind enough to tag me in one of her LinkedIn posts that I'll link in the description so you could have a look. Now, the thing is, Medium performs consistency. Number one mistake, I wasn't consistent with Medium. Yes, it sort of feels guilty to acknowledge this, but this is important to understand and acknowledge it. But now take it as an excuse, or I was genuinely busy with other freelance clients and with my studies, and such that I wasn't able to generate content for my Medium profile. But despite I wasn't getting paid on Medium at that time, I still pushed some content. And the good news came that Medium started paying Indian writers. The first video of my YouTube is about the same, that hey, Medium is now paying Indian writers. So the second mistake is you not valuing right publications. You see, there are a lot of Medium publications out there, but it's important for you to reconsider that in which Medium publications you are going to submit your story or article, and you must follow their guidelines because it's such an essential step for you getting your stories published in a Medium publication. Because and each of the publications guidelines differ from each other, and hence you need to really scrutinize the guidelines and follow whatever they are saying there. Now, because you are making work easy for the editors, and when you have to submit another story in future, editors have this perception. We as normal humans have perception that hey, if this person has valued the guidelines once, he or she is going to value it again. So follow the guidelines really nicely and be a nice person in any of the guidelines that you are submitting your story in. The third and the final, I would say, mistake I did is I completely stopped writing on Medium. I mean, it's been months since I posted any of my story on Medium, and I again sort of feel hugely guilty for this because initially, when I wasn't even putting a lot of content, I got a hugely great recognition on Medium. Some of my stories really performed well on Medium, and you see, now Medium is also paying editors who used to do this work, noble work, I would say, for free. Now Medium is also paying editors who are editing their stories, because at times you see there is a header, there is a subheader, there are images, there are text, and there are subquotes. So at times people, like if you are a newbie, you don't understand which header or title you should be following. People overdo this a lot. They use the title header in the story, and if you, it's not a good practice basically. And I would say yes, you could simplify the work of an editor by yourself editing your stories nicely. Keep it short, keep it simple, and edit it nicely. So for the viewer or the reader who is reading your stories, it's going to simplify the work for the editor and for the reader as well. This would eventually grow your Medium profile exponentially. Hope this video gives you a good insight and you could not repeat the mistakes that I did with my Medium profile and start building your personal brand. And Medium is a great place to build your personal brand. And why you should be start writing on Medium ASAP. See you in upcoming videos.